Apple's Worldwide Developers Conference is coming up in a few hours, and there are a lot of rumors about what to expect. In this video, I'm going to give you the latest news and rumors about WWDC 2022 so that you can be prepared for what's coming. What's up everyone, Raphael here, AppleAddress, addressing all things Apple Inc. I love keeping up with all the latest Apple news. The Worldwide Developers Conference is always one of the most anticipated events of the year, and this year is no exception. There are a lot of rumors swirling around about what will be announced at WWDC 2022. So in this video, I'm going to break it all down for you and tell you what to expect. Apple's WWDC 2022 it's here, few hours. I don't know about you, but I'm excited about what's in store. The annual event is always a big one for Apple fans, as it's usually the time when Apple unveils their operating system updates and new hardware. Hopefully. This year, WWDC is taking place June 6th through the 10th, all week. And while we don't know much about what's in store just yet, there have been some rumors and leaks floating around. Here's everything we know so far about WWDC 2022. Okay, one of the biggest rumors surrounding WWDC this year is that Apple will finally announce its long-awaited AR headset. But Mark Gurman of Bloomberg today states that it's not likely for Apple to debut its next big thing. If it doesn't happen, when will this device be unveiled? With that said, Gurman goes further to say that although it's not likely the headset will be introduced, there will be hints here and there during the week at WWDC. In my opinion, there are just too many leaks and rumors for there not to be a physical headset. It's got to exist, right? The device has said to have been in development for years now, and it's said to be a direct competitor to Microsoft's HoloLens and the Magic Leap. Apple is also rumored to be working on their AR glasses, but those are said to be further out and definitely we will not see those glasses at WWDC. What's interesting about the potential unveiling of the headset is the unveiling of the Reality Operating System, ROS. We should see this operating system at WWDC. Gurman also reported last week that an individual by the name of Parker Ortolani discovered that Apple's current trademark filings, it was something within those filings that was a little suspicious, provided some breadcrumbs to determine that there is some form of reality software in the works. What's interesting is that the Reality OS trademark is not registered to Apple, but a phantom company named Reality-O Systems LLC. Gurman reports that Apple does this often to hide what they're working on. Based on this bit of news and the fact that WWDC is a developers conference, Gurman is convinced we'll see a plethora of headset clues via the mentioning of new software features, and the device should be available next year. Why a year? Well, this will give Apple and developers time to work on the software that will run on the headset, which makes sense. According to Gurman, there are so many AR, VR APIs and apps planned to present to third-party developers. Apple's own updates to their software and their apps will prove even further that a headset is coming soon. I won't go into all the software features that Gurman specifically discussed in his latest article today, but when it comes to what's in store as it relates to the AR VR, it sounds exciting. I'll link Gurman's newsletter below so you can go check it out for yourself. In terms of software, we can certainly expect to see previews of iOS, iPadOS, macOS, watchOS, and tvOS. Gurman goes further to explain that although not predicted, we will see a wide range of new features. So in iOS 16, widgets on the new lock screen, and please always on display. I hope we get that. New watch features and a low power mode in watchOS. New Pro features for iPadOS. This one is very interesting. Rumors suggest Windows having certain windows to be able to open and close and multitask and move around on your iPad. Hopefully that's coming. The standalone notable Apple apps will also get upgrades as well, according to Gurman. Native apps like System Preferences for the Mac, Fitness for Apple Watch, Messages, and Health for the iPhone. We don't know much about what these updates will bring just yet, but WWDC is always a good place to get a first look at what's new in Apple's various operating systems. Going back to the hardware, Gurman suggests that we could see a new MacBook Air. Availability and release dates are up in the air due to China COVID lockdowns, which affect factory shutdowns. Gurman states that the new Air will be a huge change from the previous models. A new design, new colors, but not the colors rumored and rendered that are all over the internet. You know, you've seen them with the different colors, right? Gurman is speculating blue, champagne gold, along with the usual space gray and silver. Ming-Chi Kuo also agrees with Gurman on those colors. Gurman also states that the screen size will be 13-inch. There will be USB-C ports, MagSafe, Touch ID, and don't forget about the new notch. You know, they're putting notches on all of the laptops and shrinking the notches on the iPhone. Gurman reports that we could maybe see a new 13-inch MacBook Pro, but it depends again on the China COVID lockdown situation and whether or not, you know, Apple is going to move forward with unveiling that, with the dates and possible slowdown in shipments. Okay, I have several questions about this event, and I'm not really seeing any rumors out there about the questions that I'm going to pose at this time. What about the M2 chip? No one's really reporting about the M2 chip. If Apple decides to unveil the MacBook Air or the Pro, will these machines have the new M2 chip? And what about the new Mac Mini? You know, render artist Ian Zelbo discovered an M2 Mac Mini listing on the B&H website. So did B&H leak this information accidentally? I don't know. We'll see. And what about the Mac Pro? Apple's last machine that is currently still running on Intel chips. Will this device and maybe a new Pro Display XDR share the stage with a new unveiling and release dates? So many questions are still yet to be answered. Well, good news, we don't have to wait much longer, only a couple of hours. Apple has been transitioning its Mac lineup to its own custom chips over the past year, and WWDC would be the perfect place to show off what the new M2 chip is capable of. Of course, WWDC is also a great opportunity for Apple to show off its latest services and updates. We're expecting to hear more about Apple Music, Apple TV Plus, and Apple Arcade, as well as many features coming to Siri. Hopefully, Siri needs all new features, iMessage, and iCloud. WWDC is always an exciting event for Apple fans, and this year's WWDC is shaping up to be no different. WWDC last year was boring with no new hardware and minor software updates, but tomorrow will be different. I can't wait to see what Apple has in store for us. That's all I have for today. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you after the conference. Peace.